expectations of the employer. Then I'm going to assess whether the students has achieved the expectations or not. When we are conducting assessment,
Copy the link.
not for giving the mark. That is also important. To confirm
One second.
whether the expected abilities
So,
demonstrated by the students or not.
announce.
If it is deviating from the expectations,
Okay.
I'm going to do some changes in my
Gmail.
instructions, delivery or curriculum.
Copy link. Quick.
Until as a teacher, we must aware of only 3 tasks. What are they? Curriculum design, delivery. What do you mean delivery? I am delivering. Next, third one is assessment. Why we are assessing the students? What is your expectations? How much they are able to demonstrate? Is it clear? We need to understand 3 important paradigms with respect to outcome-based education. What are they? Course, program, degree. Course, program, degree. What do you mean by course? And we know that because every semester our students are studying number of theory courses, laboratory courses, and so on. How many courses are being offered in your program each semester? 5 theory. 5 theory. What about the laboratories? 3. 5 plus 3. Therefore, each and every semester, the students are undergoing 8 courses in total. 5 theory, 3. So what do you mean by program? What do you mean program? Department is something different. The department can have many programs. For example, mechanical department can have B.Tech in mechanical engineering, ME or M.Tech in manufacturing, design. Each one is program. BE program, ME program, PhD program, diploma program, ITA program, school program, all are program. Maybe can you read the definition? What is a program? Is what? Cohesive arrangement of courses, co-curricular and extracurricular activities to accomplish predefined or predetermined objectives leading to the awarding of a degree. If you are going to give one degree, BE or B.Tech, we are going to have many courses. How many courses for one BE program? Maybe 60 odd courses, 60 plus. Even assuming 8 courses, 8 semester. But in 8th semester, the courses will be less. 7 semesters, up to 7, we may be having more number of courses. 8th semester only less. Therefore, approximately 60 courses. Therefore, whether courses are not sufficient to give BE, B.Tech degree, internship is mandatory. Students are going to industrial visit. They are going to participate in NSS, NCC, number of other activities. Sports. Sometimes sports is not mandatory, but students are motivated to attend various other extracurricular activities. Therefore, courses, co-curricular, extracurricular activities put together, why we are organizing all these 3 activities? To meet our expectations. In other words, just running courses, it is very difficult to meet the employer requirements. For example, soft skill, organizing skill. In a typical course, very difficult to expose organizing skill for the student. But if he or she is participating in some club activities, they will be involving in so many organizational events. Therefore, program means not only courses, co-curricular, extracurricular. Knowing this only, recently AICT introduced internship is mandatory. Do you know that? Internship is not a course, it is a co-curricular activity. Each and every student must undergo 4 weeks of industrial training. After knowing the importance, AICT has changed now. There are a number of universities in India now. NSS, NCC, they are giving credits. Sports also they are giving credits. Why? Because course alone, it is very difficult to achieve certain expectations, certain soft skills or professional skills. The professional skills are very, very mandatory for employer point of view. Therefore, now we are changing our curriculum so that some importance is also given to co-curricular and extracurricular activities. It's slowly coming to the India. Previously, simply only course. Now slowly we are giving credits for co-curricular value system. Nowadays, IKS is mandatory. Value, ethics. In Tamil Nadu, in Anna University, heritage of Tamil. It is mandatory for all engineering students. It is no way connected to technical education. Culture of Tamil. 2 courses they are studying. Mandatory for all engineering graduates. It is actually to build value system, human values. They must understand the society, the heritage of the history. What about the third one? Degree. Now can you say BE course? Tell me. BE, can I mention BE course? Say yes or no? BE is a program. In some of the engineering college advertisement, I am seeing courses offered by this college. Is it correct? Therefore, they should mention programs offered in this institution, UG program, PG program, PhD. We need to educate. Whenever you are following OB, you should be very clear. Course is something different, program is something different. Can we have many programs under one department? Say yes or no? Yes. Can you give one example? UG program, PG program, PhD program. We can have many UG programs. If it's a large department means I can offer 2 UG programs, 3 or 4 PG programs, PhD programs. Therefore, one department can have many programs. What is the last one? Degree. What is the definition of degree according to the outcome-based education? Can you give degree to all? What is the condition they have put? Academic award is award conferred upon a student on successful completion of a program designed to achieve the attributes. Each program is associated with an attribute. That's called the graduate attribute. Don't give simply degree to all. Give the degree. It's award. Can you give award to all? I'm just conducting some event, sports event. Can I give award to all participants? No. When will you give award? You are conducting some competition. After the competition is over, those who are able to achieve our expectations, top 3, top 2, or top 1, only them will give the award. There may be 100 participants, but we may be giving award only those individuals who are able to satisfy our expectations. Like that, when will you give degree? There may be 60 students in the class. Can you give a BE degree to all? No. According to the definition, when you have to give the degree? We have to confirm whether students are able to demonstrate the attributes, graduate attributes. What is graduate attribute? The expectations of industry. There are 11, as of now 11. Previously it is 12. Each graduate attribute is one ability to practice as an engineer. If somebody wants to practice engineering, how many abilities we must have? 11 abilities. If all the 11 abilities are able to, somebody is demonstrating the 11 attributes, then we can strongly give the degree stamp. For others, wait for some time. Still, some abilities are not able to achieved by you, or demonstrated by you. Only then I will give you. Whether we are confirming now? No. No. Therefore, that is why unemployment. Why unemployment? Because there is no confirmation towards the end of the program. Because students are able to demonstrate the expectations by the industry. Therefore, our students are failing. Some students are able to satisfy, not all, but they will be having degree with very good achievement, 9.5 CGPA, 95%. But when it comes to satisfaction of some attributes, we could not able to say. But some students are having less mark, but they are able to satisfy. Therefore, there is a problem in our assessment. We are saying some students are average, but industry is appreciating them. We are saying some students are very good or bright, but the same industry is not accepting our 9.5 CGPA. Therefore, there is some problem in our assessment that we must understand. If you are able to change your assessment, automatically our mechanism for awarding degree will change. Thereby, somebody is having degree, they should get employment. Therefore, it is an ideal case. If you move on to that stage, there will not be any unemployment. Is it clear? What is the employability index in India now for engineering graduates? Any idea? Every year the number is changing. What is the current value? Different agencies are giving some number, but all are converging to some range only. Yes, sir.
A small discussion.
Yes.
Now let me consider that we have a department of CSC, sir. So now program in CSC. Under CSC department, once again we have CSC DS, CSC AI. So CSC DS is a program, CSC AI is a program. Okay.
Yes.
Now let me come to the MTech program, sir. So in case of MTech program, in same CSC, MTech software engineering is a program, MTech computer science is a program. So when we are going for the accreditation system, we have to go for the
Individually for each program, separate application, separate thing.
So
Whole department, no accreditation when it comes to NBA. When it comes to NAC, entire institution only one. It is program-wise quality accreditation. Very, very micro level. I will not bother about other students. I am very pertaining to only BE, computer science, engineering. Okay? Facility, curriculum, placement, pertaining to that group of students.
So we are not supposed to go for the CSA and allied branches for the MBA accreditation.
Only one program. But they may verify the faculty in other departments to cross-check the overlapping. But when it comes to accreditation award, they will give only one program. Is it clear? Now, what is the understanding from this simple definition? Now, to appreciate OBE, we need to know what is the course, what is the program, what is meant by degree. Okay. Next, we must understand what is input, what is the process, what is output, what is outcome. Because we are saying outcome-based education. Sometimes there will be a confusion, output and outcomes. Input and process. That should not be. First, we need to know very, very simple concepts. Input, output, processes, then outcome. Before discussing this, let us move on to the simple diagram. It is a very simple illustration used for demonstrating traditional education system. Traditional or so-called input-output based system. Here, lot of inputs are applied. Left side inputs, right hand side output. Can you identify the inputs? What are the inputs? Can you get hot water? What are the inputs? Can you identify the inputs? What is financial resources, laboratory equipment, infrastructure, civil infrastructure, faculty, students. In addition to that, we have so many other input also. But only prime input is considered here. Major input. Do you accept these are inputs? Yes. What about the output? What are the outputs? Number of students graduating. How many students are after 4 years? Let us assume 60 students are admitted. After 4 years, how many students are getting degree? Maybe some students, maybe some arrears. They may take other 1 year or 6 months to complete that. We're not talking about that. Only how many students are graduating. Their academic performance. Maybe average CGPA of graduating students. What about the last one? Number of students got placement. You may have one more output also. Number of students going for higher studies. Number of students started their own industry. Like that, we have so many outputs. If you see that the outputs are quantitative, what do you mean by that? Numbers. You can say number of faculty, number of students, number of lecture halls, number of seminar halls, number of smart classrooms. Okay? Amount invested or recurring expenditure spent by the management every year. The input side also all are quantitative. Number of laboratories, equipments, cost of the equipment or maintenance cost, something like all are quantitative. Output side also everything quantitative. Number of students graduated, their academic performance, CGPA number of students placed, number of students higher studies, number of students entrepreneur. Okay. What is that input? Something is connecting input now. What is that? Program. What do you mean by it? Can you deep dive in the program? What do you mean by program? It is actually 4 years of teaching, learning, co-curricular, extracurricular activities. 4 years of journey. 4 years journey.
4 years journey of courses and extracurricular.
Co-curricular, extracurricular activities. Okay. Students are sitting in classrooms. Students are sitting in laboratories. They are going to various industries for intern. They may be going for hackathon. Okay. They may be participating in sports activity, club activity and so on. This is actually program. Program means 4 years of engagement in different activities. It may be course related or co-curricular or extracurricular. Are you able to understand? Therefore, students are joining here. After 4 years of engagement, they are converted to graduates. The marks decided by engagement they are going to have in the classroom. If they are not engaged, the mark will be less. They may not get qualified. They may not get placement. They may not get higher studies, or they may not become entrepreneur. Is it clear? Are you able to understand the traditional system? Now I wanted to use outcome based. In the same diagram, we are going to put some modifications so that you can understand the differences between traditional system and outcome based education. Now, just compare previous diagram and this diagram. Can you identify any differences? No, please. Input side, any difference?
No difference.
Because we are not going to memorize anything here. We are going to discuss. We are going to understand the differences between traditional and OBE. Input side, exactly same. In other words, same management, same laboratory, same faculty, same student. In OBE, we are not going to hire new faculty, new student, new management. Everything is same. What is the output side? Same or different?
Different.
What is the different? Previously, everything is number game.
No, qualitative.
Here it is not number.
Quality.
Huh?
Quality.
Course outcomes. I don't bother about number of hours of engagement. Somebody will say, I delivered 50 hours, 15 hours extra class, 100 hours. I will ask, so what? What is the course outcome? How many students are able to achieve the outcome? I don't bother about number here. Course outcome. Then what is the second outcome?
Knowledge.
Program outcome. Course outcome is for every course. What is the program outcome? towards the end of the 4 years, accumulation of course outcomes, accumulation of co-curricular experiences, accumulation of extracurricular activities outcomes. Put together, they are going to achieve cumulative outcome, culmination of various courses leading to some accumulated outcome that is called program outcome. That will be measured towards the end of that 4 years. There is a second outcome. Knowledge, skills, and the behavior of students graduating. What do you mean by graduating? 4th year. For bachelor student. For masters, 2nd year. PhD, because this year is not fixed. Some students may take 3 years, 4, 5 years. Therefore, always towards the end of their Viva. Maybe after completion of Viva. Can we say like that? Yes. Any other difference? Therefore, we are measuring 3 outcomes. What are they? Course level outcome, program level outcome. Third one is professional level outcome. What do you mean by professional? After graduation, they are going to join in various industries, or they are going to join in higher studies, or they are going to have their own company. Whatever they do, they are going to get some accomplishment, career progress, career accomplishment that we are going to measure after 3 years of graduation. Are you able to follow me? 4 years education, 3 years of extra training given by the industry. He is going to struggle a lot during the 3 years. It is not very easy for them. After 3 years, what kind of career accomplishment one is going to get? That is actually PEO, Program Educational Objectives. In other words, it is called by the name professional outcome. What do you mean by that? Professional outcome. What are the outcome? Can you recall? What is the first outcome? Course outcomes. When will you measure the course outcome? When will you measure the course outcome? After the completion of course. What is the course duration? 3 months to 4 months approximately. 90 days to 120 days maximum. Because the semester long, considering the vacation, normally 100 to 120 days only. That is the course duration. That will be measured only at the end of the course. When will you measure the program outcome? Can you measure after 1 year? No. 2 years? Yes, for ME program we will measure after 2 years. When it comes to bachelor program, you have to wait for? Don't say always 4 years. It depends on the program duration. Depending upon the program, we may measure 2 years or 4 years. For this program, this 1 day program, what is the duration of program outcome? 1 day. What is your course outcome? Each session is 1 course. I am going to take 4 sessions. First 1.5 hours, it is equal to 1 course. Are you able to follow me? 1 day is program. 1.5 hours is 1 session or 1 course. Therefore, at the end of 1 day, and we are going to measure program outcome of this 1 day workshop. Each and every 1.5 hour, we are going to measure session outcome or course outcome. Is it clear? When will you measure PEO? Can we measure immediately after graduation? No. How many years we need to wait?
3 years.
Minimum 3 years, maximum 5 years. That is called the 4th and 5th year. Therefore, somebody is joining in 2026, currently admitted. 2025 admitted. Currently he is doing first year. When they will complete their B, 25 admitted. 29 he will complete BED. When will you measure PEO? Add 4 years. 33. Minimum 32. Only after 32. That means after 32, between 34. We will be measuring them only in 34, 35. That is called professional accomplishment. So we need to understand the concept of OBE. We are going to measure course level, program level, professional level. How will you measure professional level outcome? We need to collect information from our previous graduates. Where are you now? Where are you now? What is your current designation? How many promotions you have achieved in the 3-4 years? What is your current package? What is your entry level? How many your engineers are working under you? Are you a leader? Are you a member of a team? In these 4 years, whether you have improved your qualification, it may be a formal master degree or diploma or some MOOCs, NPTEL, whether you have upskilled your current knowledge. Something we ask lot of questions. From there, we be in a position to measure graduates' accomplishment. Are you able to follow me? Next, any other difference? Any other difference in the diagram? There's a major difference. From the output, we are changing the program. The arrow mark actually indicates change. How many of you from electrical and ECE background? Those who have, there is a course control system. This is called a block diagram. Feedback. Okay? It is a feedback. This feedback adjusting the program. It is not changing the input actually. It is changing only program. What do you mean by changing the program? What do you mean by changing the program? Previously we discussed it. What is a program? Program means 4 years of engagement in classroom, laboratory, co-curricular. Now, what do you mean by changing the program now? By changing how the students are engaged in the classroom. By changing how we are operating our laboratory experiments. How we are delivering. How we are coordinating the club activities, internship activities, extracurricular activities. We are able to achieve very good outcomes. So what is the philosophy of OBE now? Measure the current outcome. Okay? From that, you bring some information. That information will be used for changing the way in which you are teaching in the classroom, way in which you are delivering in the laboratory, way in which students are engaged in club activities, internship, and so on. Thereby, we are able to bring lot of improvement in the educational system. Therefore, without changing classroom experience, without changing laboratory experience, without changing project experience, club or experience, and so on, it is very difficult to bring quality in education. If some faculty is using the same methodology for the last 10 years, can we expect any change in the quality of outcome? No. Now, what is the traditional education? Will be same. But according to OBE, change. Whatever you do, you should be able to change. It's not simply mere for changing. Required means changing. Otherwise, we will be keeping the same thing. If the methodology you are following is very good, means no need to change. But if it is not giving expected results, you have to change. Are you able to follow me? Now, in order to appreciate this, I am going to quote a very simple example now. Do you know air conditioner? Air conditioner we are using. We are using in our house. We are all using. Without that, very difficult nowadays. Okay? Whether it is a closed loop system or open loop system. Very good. Why it is a closed loop system? Tell me. Any justification for that? Why it is a closed loop system? Your answer is perfect. Why? Yes. In AC, we have a temperature sensor. We have a remote control. We are setting, I need 21 degree, 16 degree, 24. They are saying we are fixing some value. That is our expectations. There is something that industry expectations. We are feeding our expectations. Are you able to follow me? Next, the system is measuring the current temperature. Initially, the expectation is equal to the current temperature. Most of the time that will not be. Room temperature will be very high. We may want to have less temperature. That will be the normal situation. Temperature may be 35 degree, room temperature. During the starting, I will be expecting say 21 degree. What is the difference? 14 degree. Okay. What the system will do based on this 14 degree? It will change the air conditioner in such a manner that output temperature is less. The loop will be continuously carried out until the room temperature will be very close to 20. We cannot say exactly, very close to 21. At that point of time, the set temperature and the room temperature will be more or less same. That is why we are saying it is a closed loop system. In the closed loop system, human intervention will be very, very less. Only during the initial time setting, we are not going to control the air conditioner. We are not doing anything actually. Completely taken care of by that machine. Smart. Automatically doing it. Now same thing we are going to do in the educational system. Educational system. What is that temperature setting? It is equivalent to graduate attribute. Because industry is expecting no. Industry's expectations are fixed in the educational system. That is a set point, reference. For the entire world, same thing. Graduate attributes not only for India, even for USA, same graduate attribute. Sri Lanka also same. Bangladesh also same. Whether it's a small country or big country. Engineers are going to work in throughout the world. Employers' requirements are same. Therefore, graduate attributes are same. That is why 11. Now, what is the diagram? Diagram is your college. Who is fixing graduate attribute? We are not fixing. Fixed by some other world level body. With that, we are measuring our current educational quality. Whether any difference will be there or no difference. Large difference. Because first time we are trying to operate in you have started implementing OBE. Initially error will be very, very high. How will you bring the error to less value? We need to do some modifications. What are the modifications? Tell me. Who is going to do that modification? HOD or chairman or correspondent? Now, in the air conditioner, the machine automatically is doing. But here, who is that machine? Faculty. That is why in outcome-based education, faculty members are designated by change agents. Notice we are talking about AI agents. Generative AI agents. Now, what is the name of the faculty? Change agent. Why? We need to change our methodology in the classroom. Change our methodology in the laboratory. The way in which we are setting the question paper, there should be a change. Way in which we are planning our lessons. Designing the curriculum. We have to bring a lot of changes. Only the large error in the initially, it will reduce over the years. Over the years, it will take minimum 4 to 5 years down the line. If you follow sincerely outcome-based education, maybe 4 to 5 years down the line, will be one of the best institute in the world in producing quality engineers. But it's not a simple joke. Very hard work is necessary. Each and every faculty must understand I am a change agent. If I am not changing in my classroom, then everything gone. Because it's a collective behavior. Not one person doing excellently. Other N-1 not doing anything means totally waste. Each and every faculty must assume COs are my responsibility. I will do the changes in my educational delivery and assessment so that at the end of 100 days, my students will achieve these outcomes. If each and every faculty take it the ownership, we can achieve the POs. Otherwise, not possible. Simple diagram, but we need to understand the reality. Are you able to understand what is OBE now? What is OBE? OBE means what? Dynamically changing content, delivery, and assessment to achieve the outcome. What is the outcome? We have 3 levels of outcome: course outcomes, program outcomes, professional outcomes. Knowing this well in advance, I need to roll out my methodologies, proper manner, so as to achieve the outcomes. Do you find any difference in my delivery? Do you find any difference in my interaction or delivery? I can do this just reading PPT one by one. Can I do? By this time, I can complete 50 slides. Just like that. I can do it. But I'm not going to do that. Why? Because I have something in mind. Each and every faculty must know OBE. That is the outcome I am keeping in my mind. That is my responsibility. My responsibility is not engaging you just by reading PPT. What is my objective? Outcome? Each and every faculty must know the importance of OBE. Then only you will participate. You will demonstrate your capability tomorrow. Otherwise, simply it is, I delivered 4 hours lecture, that's all. Impact will be 0. Next day you will, everything faded away. What is the impact? What is the outcome? Outcome is 0. That's all. Therefore, now we need to understand what is input, what is output, what is process, what is, are you ready now? Okay, very good. Let us move on to this. Now tell me, what is output? One example for one output. Here is there, can you read? Number of hours engaged, that is output. Number of credits, output. Okay? Amount spent by the management, that is input or output. Very good. Number of students admitted. Number of faculty. Input. Very good. Number of classrooms. Seminar halls. Number of courses. Now what is output? Give me one other output, whatever extra, any other output. Number of students graduated, their mark. Number of students placed. Number of entrepreneurs. Higher education. Now what is the outcome? What is the outcome? Now you are able to understand. Input, output.
Number of students placed will come in.
Number of placed also output, sir. Okay, now you have some problem. I will give some simple example. Okay, I wanted to construct a bridge across the river so that the normal people will move from one end of the river to other end. Any problem with the mic? Voice is it okay? Okay. The local government wants to construct a bridge across the river. What is the advantage of? Huh? Okay. Why we wanted to construct a bridge? What is the objective? Easy movement from one place to otherwise what will happen? They have to use either boat or some other, it will take some time. If you construct a bridge by using any 2-wheeler or 4-wheeler bus, we can easily move from one place to other place. What are the inputs required to construct a bridge? Manpower, cement, concrete means number of sand, money, work hour. These are all the inputs. Water, all are inputs. What is the process? What is the process? Process means they have some sequence. Okay? Using the sequence only they can construct the bridge. By using input material, sequence, first they need to design. First design. Then first they will use some groundwork. Then they will have pillars. Like that, they will do systematically one by one by using the input, by following the process. After 1 year, the bridge was constructed. Now, what is the output? Bridge was. We have bridge. We can see the bridge. The output achieved. What is the input? We have spent a lot of money, manpower, materials, time, all are input. Process. What is the process? Design. Using some software, they will design the bridge. Then they will do the first step, second step, using some procedure. Sequentially, they will build it. After 1 hour or 1 year or 2 years, the bridge was constructed. Even after bridge was constructed and opened for public use, nobody is using. No, it's not a quality. They are not using. Let's assume that the bridge was not that much comfortable. Instead of constructing bridge near the city, they have constructed 1 kilometer away. To use the bridge, they have to travel. Therefore, nobody is using. What is the outcome? Outcome is zero. What is the output? Output is bridge was there. You could be able to see. What is the input? We have spent lot of money and manpower and so on. Process followed. Outcome is zero. Or you have to differentiate output and outcome. Sometimes output achieved. Outcome may not be achieved. All the students are having degree, but they are not able to satisfy employer. They are going to get they are getting only very low level job. Maybe watchman. Okay? Are you able to do? That is the difference. I will give one more example. Okay? It will be very good example now. Yes. Operation completed. Outcome is zero. Nice, zero. It means one more example. Okay. I will say I published 135 journal paper. 135 journal. Very good number. What is the number? 135 is output. What is the input? For publishing a paper, what we need to do? My time, my what is it? IQ, my experience, time. I am spending a lot of time writing the paper and so on. There is a process. What is the process? We have to do some work, simulation, some experimentation. Results will be taken. That will be used in a template. They will prepare a document and thing. Then they will we will submit. They will take their own process, review. Only after that they will say some modifications. After that will be published. Published means output. Printed, we could be able to see the paper in reality, either in hard copy or online. Even after 3 years, nobody has read your paper. What is output? Output is very good paper, IEEE paper, or some conference, very good. But outcome, no citation. No citation means no impact. Whether the paper is published or not, there is no impact. Whatever energy you spend doesn't have any effect in the system. I will say, so what? 135 papers, nothing. Therefore, what is the outcome for research? Number of citations, H index, I-10 index, I-20 index. Therefore, here onwards, if somebody say, I have 100 publications, you have to ask, what is your H index? What is your I-10? If the I-10 H is good, then you can appreciate. Just by listening to output, don't appreciate. Is it clear? Are you able to understand now what is output-based education? What is outcome-based education? So far, in India, we are following input-output-based education. Now we wanted to move from output to outcome-based education. But without output, can we expect outcome? No, output is important. If you have input, then only output will come. Input, process also important. Input, very good process only, outcome will be achieved. If process is shortcut, then we will not achieve outcome. Output will come. Output. Therefore, process is also very much important here.
Process is always dynamic.
Yes, we are going to change the process only now. If in outcome-based education, what we are going to do? We are going to tune the processes so that instead of targeting output, we are going to target outcomes. Is it clear? Now, can you write on your own? I think now you have all are given with some notebook, no? No?
No, sir.
No problem. Can you now think on your own, can you write what is outcome-based education? Based on your current understanding, can you think, no need to write, in your mind, can you process? Can you think what is outcome-based education? In your own words. No need to repeat or no need to copy from here. If you are able to write on your own, you have understood. Otherwise, still we need some more discussions. From the output-based education, we wanted to move to outcome-based education. But in order to get outcome-based education, input is essential, process is essential, output is also essential. By changing your processes, we are going to achieve the outcome from the output. Same output only, but quality of output will be very good. Quality of paper will be very good. If paper quality improves, outcome will come. If output, the quality of paper is not good, then there is no possibility of outcome. Therefore, we need to think towards that direction. Can we move now?
Next.
Can you read this? This is my own reflection. My own reflection. Because I am going throughout India. So far I delivered in 500 institutions across India. Less than, I think it's more than 500. More than 75,000 faculty I trained. Mostly in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, some parts of Karnataka, Kerala, and some in Maharashtra, the northeastern states, West Bengal. Majority Tamil Nadu and Andhra. In Telangana, except I visited only, what is that university? JNTU, Hyderabad. Then Engineering Staff College of India. Through that, we conducted so many programs. Then one Muslim name, what is that called? I forgot. Very old university. Usmania University. I delivered a number of lectures in Usmania University, addressing almost 1,000 faculty at a time. All the teachers in Usmania and affiliate university. I think I delivered more than 5 to 6 times. In Usmania University itself, I sensitized around 5,000 faculty. Oh, sorry. What is the meaning of this? In India, we are saying that we are following OBE. In the paper, it will be there. Mission, CO, PO, the website. But when you go to the classroom, the very old methodology they will follow. Therefore, everything in the paper, in reality, they will ask, what is outcome? What is outcome based? It is not just to your institute. 99.9 in India. Because without faculty, no OBE. Individual faculty has to think. Otherwise, it will not come. Then in order to think, the faculty management has to think first. Management means the administrating body, principal, head of the departments, dean, director, they must understand this philosophy, then only they will motivate, then only the individual faculty will be started following this. It is a complete philosophy. The institution as a whole should change, not individually. What about the second one? First one is most of the institution. What about the second vertical? There are some institutes in India, they will not say we are following OBE, like IIT. Even I will not say NIT. They won't say we are following IIT. But really in the classroom they are following outcome. Paper they won't say graduate attribute, they won't say CO, PO, they don't mention about OBE. But if you go to their classroom and laboratory, real quality, but no outcome based. Outcome based in practice, but they won't bother about writing. There are some institutes, they will follow completely, even they will not say, they will do something, they will convert everything into outcome based. In that process, no faculty will be involved. Nobody knows. Somebody will be sitting. They will do everything. Because in OBE, all the faculty must be involved. Then only the system will be improving. Now you should know where you are now. Where we should go. We should go paper also outcomes, reality also outcomes. In OBE, there are 5 activities we need to do. 5 activities, major activities. Out of these 5 activities, 2 activities we will not do more frequently. 3 activities we will do frequently. For example, the first 2 activities are less frequently we'll do. Other 3 activities will be done regularly. But these activities will be in chronological order. We cannot simply change the order. What is the first? Why it's called 5 Ds? Why is that Ds? You see that all are starting with the D. These 5 Ds concept was proposed by William Paddy, father of outcome-based education. In his famous textbook, he has given 5 Ds of OBE. According to him, the first activity is define outcomes, design curriculum, deliver instruction, document results, determine advancement. Are you able to understand the sequences? What is the first outcome we need to, first activity we need to do? Outcomes must be defined. What are the outcomes? What are the 3 outcomes? Can you recall? First, you have to first level. Higher level. Professional outcome, then program outcome, then sequence. Always we need to see the higher level. PEO first, followed by POs, then COs. To achieve the PEOs, we are writing COs. To achieve the POs, we are writing COs. To achieve the COs, we are taking the class. To confirm we have achieved, we are conducting the assessment. If at all any gap, we are going to do changes. What is the second activity? Curriculum will be designed to match the outcome. Why we are designing the curriculum? To achieve the outcome. What is the third one? The classroom delivery will be to achieve the outcomes, course outcomes. Then fourth one, the assessment will be to confirm whether students has reached the expected abilities. Then finally, determine advancement. The determine advancement means changing the processes. Changing the processes. The processes may be delivery or assessment mostly. In other words, sometimes it may be a changes in the content course itself. But initially we will not go and change the syllabus. First we will do the changes in the instructions, classroom changes or changes in the assessment. Even after so many trials, if you are not able to achieve the outcome, the last resort will be changing the content. Are you able to follow me? Now what are the 5 activities? Can you recall? define outcome, design curriculum, deliver instruction, document results, determine advancement. In these, what are the three activities mostly we will do? Mostly. Deliver instruction, document results, determine. The last three will be mostly carried out, regular processes. The first and second one is not more frequent, then and then we will use. Once outcomes are written, we are not going to change that. Until 4-5 years, that will not be changed. Curriculum also, we will not going to do every year, we are not going to change. Curriculum will be fixed for some time. Minor modification will be done once in a while. But classroom delivery should be changed every time. If it is warranted, we need to change. Assessment also. If question is not properly taken, we need to check the quality of the questions. That should be modified, at least in the next offering of that course.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Sir, with respect to the course outcome, sir. So, professional program course. Professional outcome.
Okay. Program outcome, course outcome. Yes.
So when we go for the representation in the form of flow,
Hmm.
we have to move from course outcomes to
While assessing the performance of the outcome-based education, first course outcome attainment should be measured. From that, we will be measuring program outcome. Using that, and we will collect data from the external world to confirm PEO. From the PEO attainment, we will not measure PEO. Because PEO attainment is current student. PEO is already graduated student. Therefore, from the data collected from the external world, we will be confirming PEO. But CO attainment will be used for PEO attainment. While writing the outcome, we are coming from professional PO, CO. While assessing, we will be following the bottom-up approach. Top-down, bottom-up. We will discuss now. These are all the, I think now I have given a bird's eye view of OBE. Each and every participant must know OBE. Now I am going to assess you. Not assess means by conducting. You are going to assess self-assessment. In your opinion, how many of you now clearly understand what is OBE is? Please raise your hand. Now I am very clear. What is OBE? I think my job is over. Okay. Now, what is the first outcome we told? Appreciate the role of outcome-based education in quality of education. If each and every faculty started appreciating, what will happen? You started following it. The first task is, first outcome is achieved. Now I am going to move to second outcome. What is the second outcome? I fixed, explain the key parameters of OBE. That is the outcome I set for this particular workshop. What is the second outcome? Explain key parameters of OBE. These are all the key parameters. What are the key parameters? Can you recall? Can you say from the referring to this table? Vision and mission of the institute. Vision and mission of the department. Then program educational objective, graduate attributes, program outcome, course outcome, program specific criteria. Now we are going to deep dive in each and every key component so that you can better understand OBE. Now, so far we know only the bird's eye view. Now we are going to deep dive in each and every component, the details, role of that particular component in outcome-based education. What is the first one? Vision and mission of the institute. Second one, vision, mission of the. Third one, program educational objective or so-called professional outcome. Fourth one, graduate attitude. Then program outcome. Then program course outcome. Finally, program specific criteria. Now let us take the first one, vision and mission of the institute. Do you have, your institution is having vision, mission or not? How many of you able to appreciate that vision, mission? Very good. I'm not going to ask you, recall your vision, mission. I'm not going to do that. Whether that vision, mission is properly written. Okay? What I'm saying is, even the very good institution, vision, missions are wrongly written. Including the so-called NITs, so-called premier institute in India. Because normally in these processes, we are not spending so much time. Somebody will be writing, we'll accept as it is, without applying our mind. But in OBE, that is not accepted. In OBE framework, what is the first point? Vision and mission of the institution. Even vision, mission is already written. You rewrite it. Okay? Why we are writing vision, mission? If vision, mission is not written, whether college will function or not. Day-to-day work will be done or not. Yes. Then why we are writing? Very good. Whether the faculty regular work will be associated with vision, mission, whether anybody is confirming the work carried out by the faculty are related to vision of your institution. Anybody is confirming? Whether anybody is mapping?
No.
Then how will you say the work done by the faculty are related or achieving the vision? We cannot guarantee. But in outcome-based education, everything will be mapped to vision. That is the beauty. In other words, OBE is a tool. I think some problem. OBE is a tool for achieving the educational quality. If somebody wants to achieve the quality education, they can consider OBE as a tool. What do you mean by tool? Implementing some system. Without that also we can implement. If you use that, we can get guaranteed thing. It will reduce the time. Also, the quality will be very good. Okay. Now, what is the definition of vision? What do you mean by vision? What is the definition of vision? Vision. Any idea? Very good. We can appreciate. Very good. What is vision? It's a long-term aspirations of the institute. In other words, we need to ask the question, after 10 years or 15 years, where this institute is going to become. Where the institute is going to become. The answer is vision. If you ask a question, after 10 or 15 years down, where I am going to be. I am means this institution. That is actually vision. Vision should be one-line statement. It should not be a paragraph. It should be only one line. It should be written in simple English. No jargons, complicated jargons. Even to understand vision, I should not ask dictionary. Okay? Even a very, very low-level employee in the organization must understand vision without any difficulty. The vision should be written only in simple present tense. We should not write vision of some other institute because each institution is different. Our capabilities are different. Our strength is different. Our location is different. Our financial capacity is different. Therefore, by considering the local conditions, the expectations of the industry, expectation of the local government, we need to write vision statement. Is it clear? What is vision now? Tell me. Vision is long-term aspirations of the institute. Is it clear? Now, what is mission? What is the mission? To achieve the vision, what are the activities we are going to plan or we are going to do? That is mission. We are going to say that I am going to achieve this. How you are going to achieve that? We have to do something now. That activity is actually mission. Can we write an essay for mission? Can we write? No. Mission should be written in a bulleted point. Mission components or mission statements. Each mission statement should start with an action specific verb. Start with verb followed by some statements. Normally, mission statements should be related to infrastructure, faculty, teaching learning process, student engagement, industry alignment, or some behavioral aspect. We can write mission in so many things, but generally speaking, for a typical institution, one mission should be related to infrastructure. Why we are writing very important. Without that, we cannot do anything. Faculty is very, very important. Then infrastructure. So towards faculty, we need to write one mission statement. Teaching learning also very, very important. Next, how we are going to align industry in our day-to-day engagement for research activities. We can write industry-related collaboration. Then finally, soft skills or soft skills of your graduates. That can be written like that. If you write 5 mission statement, definitely will be meaningful activities for achieving goal. Are you able to follow me? Now? Maybe immediately after this, we will break. Maybe I will take 5 minutes. After writing the mission for the institution, now what we will do? Can we straight away go to next thing? Next, we have to write vision for the department. In a traditional education, vision of the department is not mandatory. Vision is more than sufficient. Even AICT will not ask for department vision. Only in outcome-based education, it is mandate. We are not going to stop with institute vision. Department vision also mandatory. Why we need department vision? Definitions are same. But department as a whole, I am going to plan for the next 10 years. In department, what kind of activities I am going to do to achieve the department vision? Can we write department vision without considering vision of the institute independently? No. How will you achieve the vision of the institution? Through department only. If your department is not contributing in vision of the institution, nothing will be achieved. Therefore, college is nothing without department. If college is going to achieve something means only through department. But each and every department will be a different entity. Because we have civil engineering, mechanical engineering, computer science. Trend is different. What is the current trend? AI. Civil, mechanical, electrical, it is very difficult to attract students. But for a CSE, students are coming like anything. Therefore, strength, requirements from the society point of view, different. By considering these things into account, we are going to write vision of the department, but considering vision of the institution. That is called in alignment. There is an in alignment between vision of the department and the institute. And then we will break for 15 minutes. Maybe after 15 we will raise something. Sir, good morning, sir. சரி சார்.
இல்லை இதை கட் பண்ணிட்டு இதை மாற்றி
சரிங்க சார். ஓகே. ஓகே சார். ஓகே. 9:30 சார். ஓகே.